What's up, everybody? Welcome to Glass Can Bottle Beer Reviews. Got another one. It's Wild Night tonight. Anyway, we've got the Vale Brewing Company out of Richmond, Virginia. It's a can I picked up today. It was a release, limited release, but they've done this a few times from what I understand. This is Step Dead Chaperone. Kind of some wild names they get in there. I've looked up on Beer Advocate. They got some stepmom, stepdad, dad, mom. I don't know what's going on over there, but from what I heard, really good beer. Didn't have time to try any today. I've never had one. I just went in, got the limited cans because I heard it was good. Went over to the Answer, had a beer over there, and bought some of their stuff too. Keep cold, drink today, which I'm trying to do. This is, like I said, Step Dead Chaperone limited release, and it is 8.5% ABV. It's a double IPA, not really sure what hops, what grain bill it is. Who knows? I'll have to take them out smoke. There's some people are weird about smoke. If you don't like smoking, don't subscribe. It don't matter anyway. I only got like 11 or 12 subscribers in the first place. But anyway, feeling right, feeling good. Smoke them if you got them. So let's pop the top on this thing. It does mess up my palate, I'm sure, but who cares? It's just fun. Maybe it messed up my palate too much. I'm gonna take another toke. I should have drank the Answer, I guess, first. And Monkish and Answer. Oh, there we go. Took me a minute to get my senses about me. Didn't smell a whole lot when I got it out of the can. Getting some faint orange and tropical. Not getting a whole lot of nose out of this thing. Let me see what this does here. See what it do. See what we do. The wife caught me trying to say I shorted her earlier. Let me feel the coldness. I think we're about right. Let me see. No, about right. Anyway, there it is. Vale. Excited to try these guys. I never had them. You can see it's a nice, beautiful. It's kind of like it's not a filter beer. It's more like when I brew a beer. Just because I brew it primary, and then I've actually used to start doing second fermentation or transferring it to a second fermenter, and then going to a serving keg or dry hopping it that way. But I've kind of started lately to just on the dry hopping my first on the primary, and then going a CO2 purge on a serving tank and second dry hopping for about 3 days. And that's kind of when I get when it looks like it's not quite turbid, but it filters out when you start transferring without having to use anything to actually clarify the beer. Now we're getting some smell. Now this is one, I always talk about. I love it out of a can. This is the first one I've had from Vale, but didn't smell hardly anything out of the can. Now I'm getting a lot of stuff out of the glass. I think. Oh, it's got that's a gym locker room dankness. It's a gym locker room dankness. Which ain't funny like that, but hey, I smell my own socks sometimes. Who doesn't? That's some leathery sock dankness right there. My wife thought that was funny. I mean, that is a funk. That is a almost a off-turning funk. Like a wet, it's like a wet shoe, wet sock, like a wet shoe, wet belt, like a wet leather belt. But it's neat. I mean, that's cool. I like the funk, man. I love the funk. I'm gonna turn into that. Who's that? Dennis Leary in a minute. But it's like if you don't spin it around, it's got some tropical with the dank in the back. When you spin it around, you just got your damn belt wet. All right, let's try it. Wow. Hold on a minute. Think about this one. Hold on. Man. I don't know what it is. Hold on a second. I can't quite put my finger on this one. It's definitely dirt dank, man. Dirty dank. I just tasted a freaking, when you used to wear those tube socks. I'm 40 some years old, so I used to wear those tube socks when I was a kid. They had the stripe, the big long ones. They had they're white. They had like 2 red stripes on the top. They came up to your knee. It's like if I bit that thing after I wore it at a gym class. It's wild. But then it finishes with a like a overripe mango or pineapple. It's wild. It's different. I mean, if you like your funk, man, you'll like. I mean, what is this called again? Stepdad Chaperone. That makes sense. Like if you had a stepdad, have the dirty sock, and he chaperoned you, and he took his socks off after he was dancing all night on the dance floor, and he chaperoned your party. That's how it tastes. And you wear those leather penny loafers, so it's got that wet leather. But he's a good stepdad, so he's got a little sweetness in him. A little tropical flavor. It gives you some orange juice and some pineapple. It gives you a pineapple mango juice when you get home. Just a good dude. He's got some stinky feet with some penny loafers, but he's a good dude. He gives you some good juice when you get to the house. Man, that's good. It grows on you too. Perfect bitterness to it. Mouthfeel, medium to pretty thick, good stuff. Man, I like these guys, man. I'm gonna start making long trips. Probably get fired from a job, keep doing it, but I'm gonna make some long trips more often. Goodness gracious, it was a good haul today. Man, I'm gonna give this thing the Veil Brewing out of Richmond. Richmond's rocking it, man. I gotta. Me and wife were talking about we're gonna go and stay a couple of days, man. Hit all these breweries. These guys are just cracking. I thought we were somebody in North Carolina. These guys are rocking it. Wow. Whew. I'm gonna say this is a freaking dirty leather sock, tube sock, funk, crazy. I love it. I'm gonna give it a 9.7. I could go up to I could probably go up to 9.9 just because it's bold, it's crazy, it's funk, it's nuts. It's just different. It's just different when everybody. It's complex, but complex funky. And who does complex funky? Now, if you want to comment, if you know somebody does complex funky, let me know because I want to try their stuff. I think I said 9.7. I'm gonna go with a 9.7 on this one. Man, shoot, I'd go 9.9 as funky as this crap is. Enjoyed it. Appreciate you watching. Thank you.